It has become increasingly rare for me to come across a new product that genuinely has an impact on my daily life. So when it does, I feel compelled to share with you, like today, where I've come across something that helps me focus, like get more stuff done and be way more productive than I have ever been before. Now, my name is Pete. I like chocolate just a little bit too much than I should. And the service I want to share with you today is BrainFM. And there'll be a link down below to the YouTube video where you'll get 20% off and brings a year subscription to just $39 or just £33 for the whole year. And this thing is just going to sound totally crazy. You may not believe me, but just give it a try for yourself and see. Now, I love music. Like, I constantly have to have music on for me to feel productive. Like, I had it on in my office when I was on my own. We had music when we had an office full of staff, and my Spotify playlists are just always getting new music added to them. But more recently, I've been realizing that when I really like need to knuckle down and focus with my work, that music was actually distracting me. I'd find myself just like singing along or tapping away, and that would be enough to have my mind wander and just start wondering, wonder what's happening on Facebook or LinkedIn, or who's messaged me, or I wonder what's going on in Ukraine right now, or what's happening with this heat wave. Perhaps I should reply back to the air conditioning guy to chase their installer up. Now, fast forward 4 hours, and basically I've done about one of the 20 things that I plan to do for that day. Now, I imagine this is a pretty similar experience for music lovers everywhere, those who need a constant soundtrack to their life, like even at work. So let's get a little bit technical here. Now, when we're working, we are using our working memory to compile and process the information that's required for a specific task. But the working memory is limited, as we all are. So if you want to be like super productive or hyper focused on one task, you need to make sure that your working memory is only processing that crucial information. And if you're listening to your favorite artist or your latest Discover Weekly playlist on Spotify, your working memory will be processing parts of that music, like the lyrics, the beat, the melody, or some other part of the music, and that leaves less room for the important stuff, like thus making you less productive. So when BrainFM came along telling me that it could help me focus on my work whilst I also get to listen to music, I thought I'd give it a go. You know, why not? It's like 30 quid a year, because what's the worst that could happen? And in short and non-technical terms, or I guess medical terms, BrainFM uses music that's crafted by science to work with your brain. Like, it has something to do with the modulation of the music that works in time with your brain waves. Like, basically something clever that I don't really understand. But what I do understand are results. And I've honestly been using this for the last few months now, and it's definitely improved things for me. Like, all I do now is throw on a pair of noise cancelling headphones, hit play, and now I actually focus on the tasks that I have to get through like that day. I wrote 10 video scripts yesterday. 10. I normally do like 3 or 4. And since it costs practically nothing for the year, I decided to, sign up, pay the year, and I've used it every single day since. So when you load up BrainFM, you're greeted with choosing whether you need to focus or relax or sleep, though I only ever actually use the focus mode here. I definitely don't need any help with my sleep. I'm a proper baby when I sleep. I'm running through the features briefly. You can choose the length that you need. Now, I use it mostly on just infinite for most of the time, but you can also set, Pomodoro timers or custom timers if you want to get like a specific session done. Over in the other settings, you can also select if you're wanting to do deep work, to learn or be creative. I tend to go through kind of deep work or creativity, depending on what I'm doing. And you can choose the genres that you want to listen to if you prefer a specific style. Then you also have neural effect, which is basically how strong you want BrainFM's clever science thing to like do its thing. Like, interestingly, it also has a feature that says it helps with those with ADHD to actually focus. So I'd love to know, if you have ADHD and you've made it this far into the video, does it work? Please do let me know. I'm super interested to know about this. Otherwise, just let it do its thing, like throw on your noise cancelling headphones and actually get some work done. Now, there's a link down below for 20% off. That's a permanent 20% discount. And I would love to know how you've gotten on with BrainFM. So comment down below with how it's worked for you if you've given it a try, or perhaps maybe any other tips you've got around staying focused at work. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.